Welcome to the February 2018 Star Wars Canon Update. This month, Rebels returned and we got 7 new comic issues, so let's get started. Star Wars Rebels returned on February 19th with the episodes Jedi Knight and Doom. Just in case you haven't seen them and you want to, I'm not going to get into actual plot details, but I will say that Jedi Knight is one of my favorite episodes in the entire series and has some of the most beautiful animation the show has ever done. February 26th brought us 2 more episodes, Wolves in a Door and A World Between Worlds. I'll continue to not spoil the plots, but again, A World Between Worlds was a must-see episode. It's also one of the best of the entire series, and it does a lot to tie Rebels in with the Clone Wars and the films. If you want to watch my in-depth reviews of these episodes with spoilers, I link to them in the cards. Moving on to comics, we got 2 issues of Darth Vader this month. Every single canon update I talk about how great this series is, so I'm starting to feel like a broken record, but here we go. Issue 11 sent Vader and an Inquisitor after a possible Jedi, only to find out that it was a setup. Vader is attacked by the Cha family, who all seem to be bounty hunters. Vader learns that the Emperor, or at least someone high up in the government, hired them. This is the earliest chronological appearance of Chanith Cha, the youngest member of the bounty hunting family, who eventually becomes a valuable agent of the Emperor as seen in the Lando comic. Returning to Coruscant in issue 12, Vader rebuilds his lightsaber into the one we are more familiar with. He visits the Emperor to confirm it was not him that hired the bounty hunters, and we can see Palpatine examining a helmet recovered from Jocasta Nu's collection. That helmet appears as part of his own collection in the Lando comic. Vader meditates and is able to spy on some conspirators through the Force. I like how Vader's dark side, metaphysical form, or whatever you want to call that, doesn't have arms or legs swirling with the Force since they're mechanical. But he learns that some of the Imperials don't understand Vader's role in their government and they want him gone. He kills a handful of them to dissuade the others. This wasn't my favorite issue of the series, but it was still damn good. Star Wars issue 43 concluded the Ashes of Jedha arc. I'm still not crazy about the art style, but that's just me being a broken record again. The story told over the past 6 issues has been pretty solid. Visiting Jedha after Rogue One was an inspired idea. Luke learns about the heroes of Rogue One and the Force, Han learns about leadership, and Leia makes a key ally with Queen Trios of Shu-Torun. I like seeing Kieran Gillen pull in elements from his Darth Vader comic, and I hope he continues to do so. Speaking of Gillen, let's talk about his other series, Dr. Aphra. Issue 17 continues a very fun arc, and that's the word I would use over and over again to describe this series. Fun. The main character is fun. Her team has fun interactions. This mission is crazy and just the right amount of over the top. This month sees Hera Syndulla temporarily joining the cast, which is done in a, you guessed it, fun way that works and makes sense. This series also has connections with Rogue One's background characters that I really like, and connections to the Darth Vader series just like the main Star Wars comic. Kieran Gillen and Charles Soule just kill it month after month. Poe Dameron 24 continues to catch up with The Force Awakens. Last month I guessed that the series might be ending, but someone pointed out that Charles Soule has said the series will continue past issue 25. It looks like it might even touch on events immediately following The Last Jedi. As for this issue, Terex gets his implants out, and deciding he's had enough of both the Resistance and the First Order, he drops Lor San Tekka off in the middle of space and tells both factions the coordinates. I'm glad Terex is finally back to his old self, and I hope we see him in future Star Wars stories. Also this issue, we got to see the First Order Star Destroyer Absolution, which was introduced in the Phasma novel, but I think this is its first visual appearance. The comic adaptation of Thrawn began this last month, and so far it's really good. I was worried it would feel like the book in Fast Forward, but the pacing is actually really nice. Writer Jody Houser is making a familiar story exciting to read, and I really love Luke Ross's art. He also did the Darth Maul comic last year, which was fantastic, so I hope he becomes a comic regular. For Story of the Month this time around, I'm going to break the Darth Vader comics winning streak and award it to the Star Wars Rebels episode A World Between Worlds. It was 22 minutes of amazing Star Wars storytelling that could have huge implications on the rest of the universe. Even if you've never seen the show before, it is a must-see. But that's it for the month of February. The Canon Update will return April 1st to cover the final episodes of Star Wars Rebels, 7 new comics, the novelization of The Last Jedi, and more. Until then, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel for new Star Wars videos every single day, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, and consider checking out my Patreon page. As always, thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.